Hi guys, so I just got my Spellbinders July kit in. You know, it's funny, the last time when I first signed up with them, it was towards the end of the month in like May, I guess, and they shipped it out really fast, even though a lot of things don't ship out that fast. But then I canceled it because I wanted to be on the 1st. So if you want to change your date without contacting them, you can just cancel what you're doing already with your club and then just do it again on the day that you want, which is the 1st. But they keep sending out really late, so I'm like, might as well just left it where I think I first signed up like mid-month or whatever. But anyway, supposedly they'll send it to you depending on the day that you signed up for it, right? So if it was in the middle of the month, it'll be the middle of the month the next month or whatever. But so I just thought that was kind of interesting. But I don't know that I'll have any links. If I do have any links, they all will be affiliate links. But like I like to try to stick to what's in the box, and this is not an affiliate linkable thing. So, but if there are, you know, with other random things, that just means that if you make any purchases with those, that I will make a small commission. But like I said, the monthly thing is not something I can have an affiliate link for. So, so let me open this up. And the reason I covered it up is because they send the box just like this, and it's really pretty, but it has my address all over it and it's all beat up. So I'm just gonna move that out. So this month I forgot. I told myself, check out the they always give like a little sneak peek a couple days before the 1st of the month, and I didn't do that, and I don't even know what I was doing. I just got caught up in other things, and I would have skipped, to be honest, the APG, but here it is, and it's not cheap, so that's kind of a bummer. Because something like this, I would just wait till it was on sale. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like 20 some odd dollars, if not a little more actually. But when you buy it in a kit like this, I buy more of the monthlies together. They give you like a little break, so it's a little bit less. But I was like, eh. So I do like these. So I get the small die, the large, the APG, and then the card kit of the month. So I'm not sure which one I'll use today because a lot of times I go right for the card kit. But maybe I'll do something like this. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this because this is funny. See how this to create the colored paper and then you cut out your stuff with it. I made a bunch of colored paper earlier with the Arteza designs, and I was like, I wonder if I can just like use these by cutting them up. So maybe I'll do that. So this is a small die of July 2020. As you can see there, it looks like it's going to require some paper piecing. Is that what's going on here? If I do it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's not my favorite thing to do, but we can try it. This is really cute, the little alphabet set. This is the large alphabet set, or the large die for July. And it's just really cute. Again, you know, basic letters, but then it has all these little things that you can kind of decorate around with. So it's small. This is something that people would like to do if you like detail work, which is not my favorite thing, but it was a cute alphabet, so I went ahead and I was happy about that one. This one, again, is the APG for this month, and when I did see it in action, I think it was probably Becca Feekin that was working on it. It looked like her hands. I don't know because it didn't say who was designing it, but I've seen enough of her videos where I recognize her hands pretty good. She made like a little bag out of this, you know, just using this as a topper and the top of the bag and stuff like that. But on the back, it just shows a quick way to maybe make like a little card. And then this. Thanks for being a VIP Value Club member. Enjoy some extra goodies in your shipment this month. I love things like this. One time I remember I used to do Julep a lot, and I have so many other nail polishes, and then when Jane Park, the owner, she sold the company, and the next people were kind of not as fun as Julep was. Sometimes they would upgrade your stuff, so I remember I would get like the basic monthly nail polishes, and one time they upgraded me to the whole shebang, which is like another $100 and some odd worth of stuff. I was like, whoa, that was nice. So this is sweet. It's just like little bezels, which is interesting because I do like doing fun things. Huh. Guess we can put some stuff in there. You can fill it in. I don't know. That's cute. All right, cool. So that was nice. And the card box. So of course I will do a video on this. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the small die today because I didn't do them last month. I totally bought everything and didn't even go back. But I will go back and do some of those videos because I know you guys like to see them anyway. I mean, if you have the kit, you have the kit, right? So this is called Vintage Mementos, and really cute with the peacocks and everything else that's in here. It looks a little fancier. I think sometimes they're kind of playful, the card kits, and this one is a little more, I wouldn't say regal, but you know, just nicer, fancier. So it always comes with tape, and which is awesome. I love that. A little bag of sequins, cute sequins. The dies. Now this time the dies aren't as many as they normally do, so there's just a few dies in here. We have an outer border, a little inner, a little like little tiny border thing. And then I guess this maybe cuts out some words, it looks like, possibly. Let me see. Yeah, it probably cuts out this thinking of you. So, that's cute. I do love the little bird nest, though, and the bird's adorable. I always love their die cuts, so I usually go through all this stuff when we do the videos, obviously, so I'm just going to put that to the side for right now. It has, like, little frames. It has, like, cards. Again, you can still get into it the whole month of July. So, I will try and review this in the next couple days here. But, ooh, we have craft day coming up. I have a ton of things from Diamond Press, and they sent me some more items, and that's for the next month, I think. Oh, gosh, you know what? Maybe they are for this time. He said they're for July, and then I realized we're in July. So, yeah, so I have, like, maybe 12 or 13 sets of things to review, and I better start getting them done. But, so anyway, this is the Vintage Mementos paper pad. Really pretty. And then, of course, the card bases and all that, and then all your card stock that goes along with that gold paper that I love so much. Oh my gosh, I have so much of that gold paper. Okay, so I am going to not show my address, because hopefully that... I always end up editing things because, oh, my address might have shown. Okay, I'm going to move this to the side. And let me take a look at this guy. If we're just going to do what it says here, create colored paper. And they're, this is funny. They're saying to use your Jane Davenport mermaid markers. And I was going to use them. I had already that in my head because I love them. But then I'm like, I keep using them all the time, and I know they're not inexpensive, and sometimes they're on sale, sometimes they're not. So I was like, no, I'm not going to use them today. But of course, this says, hey, use those, you know. But it's okay. We're just going to use something else. So it says you cut everything else out in white, it looks like. They're using the hot foil system for the words here, which we're not going to do. I do like the way they added the adhesive to the back, because it was very, it looks very easy. Again, we're going to do the die cuts, and you're going to take all those little pieces and fill them in, which is tedious, but we'll try. It might make, obviously it's going to make for a pretty card. So, again, the foil system, I don't have their foil system, and I'll just try to figure something out maybe from the card set. But let me grab some paper so we can get this going. Okay, so this might get a little weird. I'm going to use a black card base. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to fold it, but of course you can bone fold it, score it at 4 1/4. This is 5.5 by 8.5 inch paper. Just cheap Recollections paper because we just need some kind of card base. I'm going to cut these things out. I would like to know how big this top one is, but we'll find out right now, I suppose. After I cut it out, because I need to know, basically, do I need something else on that card base, or is it just going to mat up to the 4 1/4? I don't know. So let me see what this looks like before we keep going. This is just some kind of glitter paper from Crafter's Companion. I took it out of the packaging, so I don't know what that exact color is, but I want to say it's like a ivory or something. I don't know. Glitter paper. So, let's see here. Ooh. Yeah, this happened last time I used the same exact paper, and it wasn't even on this guy. It was, I think I cut it out on the Anna Griffin. And it was giving me a little bit of problems. I cut the other paper just fine. So I'm taking these big pieces out. So I'm just going to sit here and pop these guys out. And I'll be right back. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm giving up on that. I'm going to use some mirror cardstock that I have here. This is just a silver one from Crafter's Companion. Hi. Because you know what? I'll have to try this again with a different one. But like I said, I've run this through my Anna Griffin Empress before, and I had to put another mat and some other stuff, and it was finally popped out. But like this stuff is just like, it's just not cutting real well for me right now. So I'm just going to give up on that one. I don't want to keep fussing with it because when I go to do the flowers, it's going to be even worse, right? So I'd rather not. So I'm just going to take this. It looks silver, but now it doesn't look silver. Is this silver? I wanted silver. It looks kind of champagne-y. Oh well. Whatever color this is, we're going to use it. Maybe it's the way the light is reflecting off of it. Sorry it's super reflective, but... So let's run this through. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the flowers. And I'm pretty sure this will cut without a problem. Yeah, that stuff, it's just, it's very plasticky, and I guess, because, you know, that's how it keeps the glitter in, which is fine. But, whew, it does not want to be die cut. Let me know if you guys have that same issue or what you do if you just keep matting it with more papers. Like I probably could have stuck more paper in here and then, ooh, we're definitely gonna keep this to use another time, right? There's plenty on here. All right, yes, we're good. Okay, so we have this little skinny thing. Everything's popping out. I'm being kind of delicate with it. I hear my son acting up there. Yep, talking to his friends. Anyway, I'll have him be quiet in just a second, but oh, okay, so yeah, this goes right to the edge. So good thing I didn't, you know, it's fine. So it goes right to the edge of your card. I'm gonna take that same paper and cut out this flower and this flower. Okay, and I'll so these guys I cut at the same time because I don't mind. We just need the outline of them. But I'm gonna cut the inner ones, the colors that we're gonna pop on the inside, one at a time because we want to keep them so that you don't get mixed up with all these little pieces, right? We're gonna pop these in. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. This is probably the first time I've ever done something like this because I do not like attempting stuff like this. But this one, I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. I'm not sure that I'm going to do it the way they want to with the tape on the back, but maybe, because then you have to trim all that little tape. I'd rather just stick this down and then glue our pieces in, you know? So I will see about that. Let me clear these guys up, clean this up, and we'll cut these guys out because we got it going. Like as soon as you cut it, let's place them, right? So before we move on, I'm going to stick this frame down, and this would be a good thing maybe to run through a Xyron, but you guys know I have a love-hate relationship in that I just don't like those. So I'm going to take my little small tip here with the tacky glue and just get it on here. Another thing you can do is put the glue on the back of your hand like I've done many times and just dip this on the back of your hand. Or use the dotty tape runner from Crafter's Companion because it'll only stick to the area where there's paper and skip over obviously the other areas. But I'm just trying to do this as carefully as I can. That's probably pretty good. And this I'm gonna have to really, ooh, not bad. Again, I like to just use like a little towel to help me hold things down like this. So I'm gonna keep this held down until it's dry or dryish. I'll be right back. I just want to show you, I turn it over and kind of rub the back. I think we're pretty good. A little fabric on here and there, but all right. Now we're gonna position these guys, and you can always go back to your carrier sheet for like inspiration. I don't even know where I put it. Where are you? Oh, over here. All right, let's stick this back on here. Well, I ripped the tape off. And they kind of use the little sideways one over here and this one up on the other direction. However you want to place them. You know, this way. They have it this way, which is odd. How did that, hold on. How do they have it that way? Unless the image is reversed. Oh yeah, that's what they did. Okay, so yeah. They put this little flower here and let it go out that way. Which feels weird, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is stick this down to here. Now they say to go ahead and just put tape on the very back of this and then trim it, but who wants to sit here and trim tape? I don't. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue these down just the same way you saw me glue down this. So I'm going to go on the backs and then stick it down and I'll be right back. Okay, I decided to do one at a time. So I'm going to do this one. Now, this does take a lot of patience, okay? But so far, so good. I was going to cut this one up, I think, but you know, it'd be pretty to cut this one up too. It has other little like features in there that kind of give more variation maybe, but I'm just going to cut this guy up maybe this way. So the green is kind of in the green area and the blue is in the blue area. Or the blue, what am I talking about? The green is like in the leaf area and the blue is in the flower area. And before I mess that up, let's move that over. So we have to be careful when we undo this so that we don't have to pick through a bunch of little pieces that may not make sense, right? So let's keep this steady. Okay, perfect. Oh gosh. I don't know how I want to do this because the pieces are pretty much in there. I can see, look at it, nothing came out. Ooh, this is good. This is very, very good. Okay, so I'm going to try to lift this up and just kind of let the little pieces fall down. That's awesome because this is basically what I wanted to happen. Just really keep it together, you know? That's so great. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and of course, you know what, I'm going to turn it so it's exactly the same way. I was going to say, of course I turned this upside down. I'm just going to put a little glue down in the different spots, and then with this thing, if I need it, I'm going to have it help me pick out the pieces that I want. Wait, you know what? I need some new glue. And pop that in. I just didn't want to have to trim all those pieces. It doesn't really make sense to me, you know? But that's fine. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And I know people told me they don't like when I fast forward and put music, but this is kind of... I'll do the one flower with you guys, and we'll patiently do this. I'm going to put a little bit of glue, at least a few pieces. This glue dries kind of fast, so you don't want to go too far with it. And then we'll put our pieces in. And I'm using this because I want it to help me kind of place it. You probably don't have to, obviously, use it. You can use your fingers, but my little tacky tool helps out a lot. And the link to this and the link to my mat is always in the description box because I'm always using them, so they're there. Okay. This is coming out really pretty. Sometimes some things are worth trying this with. I know I have some Crafter's Companion ones that I haven't even tried because they are very, what's the word? Where'd that come from? Did I lose a piece? I hope not. I know this piece goes here. They're very detailed and huge, right? So like those larger ones. And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do that. This little piece was still here. It wasn't lost, it just didn't pop out. That looks so pretty, you guys. Okay, so that's the flower. Let's get that middle part in. And I'm gonna do the exact same with the other guy, so I'm just gonna do the other one off camera, obviously. It's the same thing. But let's do a couple of the little leaves. Now, they have extra little flowers you can cut out to put on these, but I like the gold, so I think I'm just gonna leave those. But they do have flower dyes so that you can put more, a different color, an accent color there. And these little guys, ooh, they popped out on their own over here. This guy goes here. And this guy goes here. So hopefully you can kind of see, it didn't take that long, but part of it was that it came out so nicely of the die cutting that I was able to keep it together, right? If it starts going other places, then you're gonna have to start sorting your puzzle pieces, right? And then I oriented it the same way so that I can look right at it and know exactly where to go instead of being kind of confused a little bit. And I suppose if you really wanted to, you can just cut the little flowers off of here and use those little flowers on the ends. But like I said, I like the gold flower accent. I think that's cute. Okay. So pretty. All right. So what I'm going to do is, and then you still have this die that you can, this die cut that you can use on something else. Look how pretty. Oh, if you're really good, you would save this and then use the pieces that popped out of the gold from earlier. Wherever they might be. I just threw them all together and put the gold in there. I might have to do that. Okay, I'm gonna stick this one down on this side and then pop in all the pieces just like I did, and we'll see what that looks like. Last one, that was not bad, you guys. And you know I would tell you if it was, because this one was very easy, the little flower you had to, and this is basically the same, it just had a couple extra leaves. But look how pretty that is. And I did overlap this one over this one a little bit, and maybe I would have brought this up a little bit more this way, because I see how this side, you know, if I do it again, which I'm sure I will, this is lovely. And then again, just to finish it off, let me look at these die cuts. See if there's something in here that would work for us. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. We have Today Is Your Day. That's lovely. A little pretty bird. Some flowers. Oh, this one has the gold outline, kind of like I did, but I used silver, supposedly. Again, I'm not convinced it's silver. Oh, darling. That's pretty. Let's see here. Look how cute. The little numbers in there. Let me poke through this and see if we can find something, because I don't want to waste your time going through all this, and I will use that for our sentiment. Oh, I don't like when this looks crooked. Hold on, let me fix that a little bit. There we go. All right, this might be a little bit odd, but I'm just going to use this little peacock here, and I'm going to keep it flat. And again, I know we don't like when we cover things up, so I'm going to try not to cover up too much of that work we did, but we will see. And I don't exactly remember where I want to put it. It's just a little peacock that's so pretty, and then maybe Today Is Your Day here somehow. Let me see. A little bit lower. And again, you like to distress, you know, it was gorgeous without this little peacock thing, you know, whatever. You want to put something around here just to make it look a little more organic. And I'm just going to use some of this 3D glue gel and stick that down. Let me see how that looks. Is that crooked? Alright, so that's my card, I believe. I think I'm done. I'm going to mess with this until it's a little bit straighter, but really pretty, really cute set. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'll have any links that may pertain to some of this stuff in the description box, and hopefully, you know, we'll get to doing more and more, because I got a lot going on. Alright, guys, we'll see you at the next one. Bye now.